How much cough medicine are you on? I'm just being sincere with you. Most used NL statement of 2024 so far. I was, you know what, maybe this might be clippable, not to put pressure on it, but I have been going off about medicine essentially being useless in the modern era. As soon as I felt myself getting a little tickle in my throat, I was like, let me Wikipedia cough medicine to figure out if there's any, efficacy for it. Spoilers, it turns out that it's never been proven to actually have any kind of effect whatsoever. By which there's a little wrinkle. It used to be effective, but then the FDA mandated that they took out all the effective ingredients because they were potentially habit forming. They replaced it with something called phenylephrine that has never been proven to actually even relieve your symptoms, much less like reduce the duration or severity of the disease, okay? Go check it out. Now, so my ass was going off to Justin, Apollo, Malf, Corey. I was like, it's crazy. I mean, they took the pseudoephedrine out of the cough medicine. Make it make sense that there's still methamphetamine on the street, but my ass can't get any real medicine for my cough. And then I was like, wouldn't it be a funny sketch if you like went out and bought meth and then you took the meth and you cooked it into Sudafed or something like that? And you're like, check it out, brother. They don't make this shit anymore. But anyway, I was cooking in my head. Then yesterday, took my last dose of cough medicine, looked at the ingredients and saw that I was complaining for no reason because that shit had pseudoephedrine in it. I guess maybe Canada didn't get the memo. It had dextromorphane or whatever it's called, the DM that's in lean. It had pseudoephedrine. It had guaifenesin or whatever the antitussive is. Like it was loaded up to the gills. It had like 7 active ingredients. Had an antihistamine, beta blockers, the one that gives you a 4-hour erection, etc., etc. Shit still pisses me off though. I believe, and listen, I don't work in public health. I work in an industry that rewards ignorance, so you always have to be careful when you come at this with insane takes. I think we should bring back the heroin cough medicine. Why? Do I think heroin is good for you? No. Do I think you deserve a little treat when you're sick? Maybe. Secondly, people are out there doing the heroin anyway. Obviously, there's another outlet for it on the street. Like, people are not out here just drinking Dayquil 24/7 and zonking out, okay? So, like, whatever you did, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze, brother. You didn't do anything to the supply. All you did was take away the medicine that actually provided some comfort. I'm just saying. The pseudoephedrine, whatever, because we've still got it up here. So basically, classic America L. As long as you buy Benylin anti-mucus edition or whatever. Thank God I got the green bottle when I went to the pharmacy. I've heard that in the US, you can go to the pharmacist and you can say, hey, give me the real cold medicine that actually works. But doesn't that put like too much pressure on the pharmacist? Like they gotta be the vibe authenticator every single time. They're like the vibe captcha. I don't think it's fair. Pharmacists shouldn't have the responsibility of like guessing whether or not you're going to use it to cook methamphetamine just based on your appearance and your demeanor. We don't vibe check. The computer says yes or no. That's even worse, bro. What is that? The computer doesn't know anything. You see that ChatGPT result that was like, name a country in Africa that starts with K, and it was like, there aren't any. The closest one is Kenya that starts with a K. They don't know what they're talking about.